All right. So today we're focusing on counting to 10. All right? All right, let's get started.
Let's practice counting 10.
Ready? You're going to keep your eyes up here. You're going to have to practice counting together.
How many ducks do you see? Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 ducks.
Ducks are quacking.
How do you find out how many counters there are? You can count.
Count them.
If there is one counter for each duck, how many counters are there?
How many, guys?
There are 10 counters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 counters. Does it matter which counter you count first?
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't matter. How many counters do you color in to show the number of ducks?
10. Good.
You color in 10 counters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How can you see when you have 10 ducks?
Okay. All right. Let's try a little activity here. Says how many ducks are there? Drag them into the 10 frame. Okay, so again, what is this called? 10 frame. Okay, so here we go. Let's write them down. Count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, louder. 6, 7. So if you see your 10 frame filled, you don't even have to count, do you? How many do you have? 10. So whenever you see 10, just fill up the whole 10 frame. That's all you have to do. All right, makes it very simple. Yes.
Awesome job. You counted to 10.
All right. So go ahead and put your name on top of this paper. Name on top. All right, we're going to be looking at the front here with all our ducks. Our Sullivan chair here. Put your name on top. Let's go. Name on top, guys. All right, listen to our question.
Do you see some ducks swimming in a pond? Use counters and draw a picture in the empty pond to show how many ducks you see. Tell how you know you are correct.
Okay, so first of all, again, what do we have up at the top here? 8, 10 frame. Let's say that. 10 frame. All right, so let's double check how many ducks we have. All right, so let's mark them and count them. Okay, get your pencils ready? Let's mark each duck as we count. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so we have 10 ducks. So what they want you to do is down here in the pond, you're going to draw me how many counters? 10. Go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down here in the pond, you're drawing 10. Okay? All right. Now you don't have to put anything up in the 10 frame. They wanted you to kind of use, like if you had our counters, you could take one and put it down in the pond. I just wanted you guys to draw 10 in the pond. Okay, but we double checked and we counted. So everyone drew 10 counters down in the pond, right? Okay, here we go. All right, go ahead and open up to the next, our first page here. Look at from the video, find the ducks. This page right here. All right. All right. So it says all you have to do is draw a counter counters for each bird that we count to show how many. All right, so first we have to count the ducks, and then we can draw on our counters. Are you ready? Okay, let's mark each duck, the yellow ducks, at number 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So how many counters are we going to draw? 10. Okay, and guess what? We don't even have to count because it's a 10 frame. So I know that I have to make sure I fill in the whole frame. Each box gets counted because there's 10 boxes. So we don't have to sit there and count, just fill it in, right? Okay. Now it's really important today, guys, that when you count the birds, you have to mark them because they're not in rows. They're scattered all about. So you don't want to miss any or you don't want to double count them. You got it? Okay. So let's go over here to number 2 and let's count these ducks over here. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. So how many counters? 10. All right. And look, when I fill out my 10 frame, again, always start at the top row, go left to right. Left, go all the way to the end, and then again, go down to the next row, go left to right. Get used to doing it left to right, left to right. And did you get that? You filled up your 10 frame? Everyone's got that? Yeah. Okay, take your paper, flip it over. No, these are ducks again. These are like mallards. Okay, a mallard. That's a male duck. Okay, again, we're going to mark each duck as we count. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we don't have 10 this time. So let's count our counters and let's draw them in. Only 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Always at the top row. They go down. 6, 7, 8. Okay, yours should look just like mine. Okay, go up that top row. All right, now we're going to go down to the white. The white ducks kind of look like geese, don't they? All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, there's 10 again, so we're going to just fill up that frame. Fill up the whole 10 frame. And you don't even have to sit and count, because the whole thing has to get filled. Fill up that 10 frame, you got 10. Pretty simple, right? All right, we're going up. This is pretty quick today. We're into the next one. Okay, so listen, eyes on me. Don't get started. Eyes on me. Eyes. You are going to do number 5, the green birds, number 6, and number 7. You're going to count and then fill in your counters. When you're done, put your pencil on top of your box so I can give you directions for the last one. Okay? Quietly count to yourself. Don't bother your neighbor. Mark and count. Go ahead. Start with number 5 with the green birds. Make sure you count as you fill in your counters. Mark them and count. Mark them and count. That's good. to show me that you're ready? Great. Okay, so listen. For the last one, it says you are going to draw either 9 or 10. Okay? It says birds, but we're not going to sit here and draw birds. We don't have time for that. Okay? So again, counters. Draw me a set of 9 or 10. Go ahead. You decide, 9 or 10. Okay, and then draw me that many counters in your 10 frame. Ethan, you got that? Then fill in your 10 frame to match how many you drew, 9 or 10. Okay, then hold on. I'm going to do our homework because we don't want to have homework tonight. Okay, we're going to give you guys this one. It's going to go right on top. This is the homework paper. Okay, listen. I need you to get out one, make your name on top, and then get out a crayon.
There we go.
One crayon.
Maybe put
Name on top.
flip your paper over though, so we're.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Flip it over.
Make it easy for them. Okay, name on top.
Oh, where's your name for this one too, buddy? Oh my goodness gracious.
No, I don't want homework either on the right.
Flip it over. I want to say that right. Name on, listen, lowercase L for your name and lowercase y, okay?
Okay, name on top.
Name on top here.
What did she say?
Name on top. Name on top. Oh, here. Okay. Here's your name. Hello. You're worried about your family. There's no name on top. Okay, so your name should already be on top and you have one crayon ready.
Are you ready?
Okay?
What, honey?
Put this right underneath. Okay?
Yep, you got it.
Okay, so here's what we're doing.
Okay, name
We
on
have
top.
those cube trains, right? So you see how they did it in the top box with those snails? They're showing you an example. So they have the snails, and there should be 10 snails. Can you mark them and count them? Go ahead with your pencil. Mark them and count them. And give me a thumbs up if you count 10. You are counting the snails, marking them and counting them. Okay. Did you count 10? Looks like a lot of thumbs up. Okay. The reason I asked if you counted 10 is because look at how many cubes they colored in. There's 5 up here, 5 down there, so that makes a total of 10. So this is almost like a 10 frame, right? 5 on top, 5 on bottom. So we're going to color in the cubes to match how many insects we captured. Okay? So let's go down to number 1 with the little dragonflies. Mark them and count them, and then raise your hand and tell me how many. With your pencil, mark them and count them. Mark them and count them. And then raise your hand and tell me how many. Call on somebody. Okay. All right, Brayden, how many did you count? You counted 10 dragonflies? How many did you count? Oh, count again then. Will, how many?
8.
Will counted 8. Ethan, how many? 8. Riley, how many? All right, Brayden, how many? 8. Okay, so that means how many cubes are you going to color in? 8. Now, careful. Start with the top row. Color in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 6, 7, 8. Do that for me. Okay, so I just did mine. Okay, see? The top row, that's 5. And then 6, 7, 8. 3 on the next row. See that? Okay, so you should be doing that as well. Good. All right, now Now go ahead and mark and count the bumblebees. How many did we count? Only 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm coloring in 10. Okay? So you're only supposed to color in 8. That's okay, but you gotta count. Don't just start coloring everything in, okay? Right, now count the bumblebees with your pencil. Just mark them and count them. And then color in the cubes to match how many bumblebees. Well, how many bumblebees? I guess I should ask you first before we start coloring them in. How many, Finn? 10 you got. Who else got 10? Excellent. Everyone's hands are up. Good. So there's 10 bumblebees. So guess what? You're going to color in all the cubes, right? Because there's 10 all together. This is like your 10 room. So color all the cubes for the bumblebees. Very good.
This is hibernation.
Color them all in. Make sure you color them all. Don't leave any white. Color it all in though, because it almost looks like you're not coloring them in. You have to color them all though, guys. If you leave any blank, okay, stick with the same color crayon, okay? Don't keep changing. Don't change. Okay, all right. Guys, and be careful how many you are coloring, because if it looks like you colored 9 or colored 8, you gotta be careful. You gotta make sure you have the right amount. Okay, flip your paper over, and I just want a pencil up. This time you're gonna do just what we did on our other paper. You're gonna, with your pencil, you're gonna count and mark the ladybugs, and then we're gonna draw the amount of counters to match. So go ahead and count your ladybugs, mark them and count them.
I got it.
Wyatt. All right, how many ladybugs did you count, Jenna? She said 10. Who else counted 10? Whoa, very good. Excellent. Okay, so how many counters are we going to draw? 10. So fill up that whole 10 frame. Good. All right, they can get started counting the worms.
Okay.
Mark them and count them. And then stop. Yep. Okay, so go ahead and start counting the worms. Mark them and count. Alrighty. How many worms did we count, Dean? 8. Who else counted 8? Very good. 8 is great. All right. So you did how many counters? 8 counters we had to draw. Very good. 8 is great. I know that's why I said it. 8 is great. All right. Okay. So now here's what I need. Well, instead of me asking you to get out crayons yet, let's just focus on the counting. So what I need you to do is we're going to look in these jars. There are some fireflies. Okay? So it says, look at the jars. We need to find and color red the jar with 9 fireflies. So find the jar that has 9 fireflies in it. Mark them and count them with your pencil. The one that has 9 has to be colored red. Find it. The one with 10 is going to be colored yellow. The one with 9 is red. The one with 10 is yellow. Yeah, the whole jar you can color. So color the jar with 9 red. Color the jar with 10 yellow. Do that for me. Color the jar with 9 red. Color the jar with 10 yellow. All right, when you're done, raise your hand. I'm going to come close.